Hi, welcome back to my channel. And today I want to give my quick take on Bros. But before I do that, let me just give you the synopsis. And this comes from AMC. Universal Pictures probably presents the first romantic comedy from a major studio about two gay men, maybe, possibly, probably stumbling towards love. Maybe. They're both very busy. From the ferocious comic mind of Billy Eichner and the hit making brilliance of filmmakers Nicholas Stoller and Judd Apatow comes Bros, a smart, swoony, and heartfelt comedy about finding sex, love, and romance amidst the madness. It's starring Billy Eichner, the first openly gay man to co-write and star in his own major studio film. Bros, directed by Nicholas Stoller, and is from screenplay with Eichner. The film is produced by Judd Apatow, Stoller, and Joshua Church. The film is executive produced by Eichner. So, um, So to give you my take on it, it was okay. It was okay. It was a middle of the road comedy. I feel it wasn't enough. At least for me, there wasn't enough funny moments to make it like a standout comedy. It definitely had its moments for sure. There were definitely some funny moments in it, but not enough. At least for my, I guess because comedy is subjective, so at least for my sensibilities, it was it was okay. Um, there were some moments where like there would be like a foursome, and one of the guys was like kind of excluded. He was trying to fit himself in there. That part was funny, and there was a moment when Billy Eichner and Billy Eichner's character and another and the other his love, or the person that he's dating, Aaron, um where they're like having sex, but they do like I don't know, it just reminds me of what what people would actually do, but you don't really see it in movies. Like, yeah, they're like they he's licking Benny Eichler's kid because the other guy is like pretty built, and he's licking or sucking his the biceps of the guy that of Aaron. So that part was pretty funny. I did like that. But overall, honestly, it felt like the scenes were like sketches of SNL, and it all just became one big movie. That's sort of what it just that's like the impression that I got. And so that's why it for me it just wasn't as funny as I was hoping for, right? If you, as you can see right there, it's got 91% Rotten Tomatoes, so it's getting good reviews. So a lot of people are enjoying it. But so for me, it's not a bad film, but it's not like this really funny movie that I would say like, oh yeah, you gotta go see this super funny film, right? This really great comedy. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't. Some of the stuff are like super over the top. I think the beginning was really over the top. The way they were kind of giving this, kind of just to give like the whole story like of his background of Billy Eichner's characters, like what he does. Like he has like this podcast, and he's talking about, oh, he's 40, and he's never been in love, stuff like that. So like the deposition part, right? Like so they're trying to give the whole backstory. I get it, but it just seemed though like the way he was talking in the podcast just seemed so over the top. It's like he would change, like he would do like the radio voice, like right. I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird. Luckily, it kind of tapered down a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I just didn't really find it that funny. Like I said, it had some nice moments. It had some some good you know has a good comedy. Not isn't just like hits you with with a joke every second, right? You're gonna get tired of that. You have to have like a good balance of of a joke or of a setup, and also some serious moments. And this one definitely did have that, but I feel like the jokes just didn't always work, at least for me, right? Didn't always hit. So that's the part, right? Because the other parts, like the more serious moments, the parts where they're trying to figure out each other and their feelings for each other, and being gay men and what they've experienced, all that that part I did enjoy in the movie, but it was the comedy part that for me fell flat. And so that's what brought it down for me, is the comedy. And unfortunately, that, like I said, it's subjective, right? Comedy is very subjective, and I get that. But for me personally, I just didn't find it as funny. Like I said, there were funny moments for sure, but overall, it just felt like a big sketch, or like a collection of sketches that was just made into a movie. And that's the part I just didn't, you know, nah, it was okay, right? So it's just an okay comedy for me. Like I said, go check it out. I say that, and I try to always, you know, give you the final say for yourself of if you enjoy something. So go check it out if that's something you want to do, and make up, your own mind. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, or maybe you didn't. Let me know why you didn't. Let me know why you did. Maybe you found everything funny, and that's cool. But unfortunately, I didn't. But yeah, just let me know. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like. And if you enjoy the content of this channel, I would, it would help if you give us, subscribe. So yeah, that's my take on it. I know I don't really get, too in too much detail, but unfortunately for this one, it was just an okay movie, and just mm, there wasn't too much for me to say about it. So, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.